KIRO 7 News.
All throughout the night, there's been, the fire's still been going, and firefighters can hear trees falling.
At 4, firefighters are working around the clock to get a handle on a fire burning along the border between King and Snohomish counties. The Bolt Creek fire started early Saturday morning just north of Skycomish. We have been covering this all weekend. It has scorched around 8,000 acres so far. Thank you for joining us live at 4. I'm Monique Minglavin.
And I'm Gary Horker. Now, this isn't the only fire burning here in western Washington right now. The Goat Rocks fire in Lewis County continues to smolder right as we speak. And our El Thomas is at the live desk with up-to-the-minute developments on both of these fires. El, what do you know?
Yeah, hey, Gary and Monique, we know a lot this afternoon. Let's go ahead, start with the Bolt Creek fire. That's the one burning in Skycomish. More evacuations have been ordered this afternoon, but crews say nearly 50% of the structures in their level 3 evacuation zone still occupied. Now, level 3 means they need to go now. Bolt Creek fire is between 7,600 and 8,000 acres as of this morning. Guys, that is nearly 4 times what it was when it was first discovered Saturday morning around 5:15. Now, at last report, there were more than 250 firefighters on the ground. Sadly, just about 2% contained this afternoon. This blaze has largely contributed to those really orange skies that we've seen across the Puget Sound the last few nights, and some of the worst air quality in the world for Seattle. Now, meanwhile, in Packwood, Washington, additional resources have been sent into aid efforts in the Goat Rocks fire that you mentioned. That one has burned about 2,800 acres so far. We will have more on that one later in a few minutes. Gary and Monique.
Evacuation orders. Let's hope people pay attention to those. Thanks so much, El. Now, around here, of course, if you didn't see the flames, you certainly saw the smoke as we turn to Chief Meteorologist Morgan Palmer.
And as El just said, some of the worst air quality on the planet was the air that you and I have to breathe right here. Getting it out, it's going to take some time.
It is a slow process. Sometimes we have these big pushes off the Pacific Ocean and the smoke goes away in a few hours. This isn't like that. We're still stuck in sort of a summer weather pattern. I wanted to show you this camera from Everett Payne Field, and we are seeing blue skies. Everett, Snohomish County, you had worse air quality than Tacoma and Seattle over the past few days because so much of that was going right down US 2. Now, right now, around the Everett area, we're in the unhealthy for sensitive groups category, and you can see upstream, unhealthy air closer to that fire. So the smoke, it's still around western Washington, even though we've had some improvement through the day. We are getting slowly that onshore push. You can see how these wind arrows turn off the Pacific Ocean by tomorrow afternoon. So the